Okay, let's do a quick update in the garden. The black raspberries have finished blooming. There's just few blooms remaining. But for the most part, it's time to set the berries. And they're actually doing quite nice. Peonies are blooming like crazy. You can see I've cut up quite a few of their heads for the bouquets, but they are still blooming. The pink ones are in full bloom right now. They are just amazing. Lots of buds. Let me see if I can get this one up. It's a huge bloom. The blackberry is in full bloom, and I mean full bloom. Blackberry gone ballistic. These are my grapes right here. Don't see a lot of grapes on them, but I'm hoping the grape will take a year off and just rest. This is all blackberries. There is another peony I cut up. You can see what I cut all of these buds off. I wanted them inside the house. But this one is just huge. This is at least like 7 or 8 inches across. More blackberries blooming. More peonies. The white ones are already done, just the reds and the pinks remaining. And here there are some remaining irises, brown ones. Some other flowers. These are to repel groundhog mostly. There's some beauties. First roses started to open. Roses are not doing great because, as you can see, the deer just ate them all down. There is nothing left. All it is just stumps. Oh well. At least they don't eat irises. I guess you have to take the good with the bad. Let's get into the actual garden and get inside. Cucumbers are on steroids. They are huge. These are the ones that we transplanted. And there you can see they're already blooming. And these are the ones we just planted seeds, and they're all woke up. You can see how big the cucumbers have gotten. Hot peppers, tomatoes. It's very crowded in here, I understand that. Beans. It's okay. I'm training all the tomatoes to one stem. I'm not letting them go into multiple stems. So they will be okay. Tomatoes are about 2.5 feet right now. They are really, really big. Beans are starting to set. Flowers. Tomatoes on the back. Setting flowers. I apologize for the noise. Our idiots were drivers going up the road on high horse-powered cars. I don't know why. So you can see tomatoes are blooming like crazy. The ones on the back as well, blooming like crazy. They all tripled in size in 10 days. There's more tomatoes in pots. Apologies for the weeds. This bed just exploded in growth. These are tomatoes and peppers. Again, everything is going to be thinned out to one stem only. And I just need to put a trellis. I put one trellis in, but not enough. And I put some strawberries in between. Okay. These are my potato beds. Potatoes went crazy. There is at least, again, 2 feet tall. You can see entire bed of potatoes. And there are some tomatoes in between as well. I kind of stuck them in and to see what happens. I'll figure out something with them. My garlic, doing okay, not great. I'm not very happy with it. Strawberries and more garlic. More potatoes, more strawberries, more weeds, sorrel, more tomatoes. There is one lonely eggplant in this bed, and there are some hot peppers in here. The tomatoes on the back looks decent. I can't say it's good. There are some beets decided to wake up. These are beets. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. Radishes. We planted radishes seeds about 15 days ago. You can see how big they got. Tomatoes are getting big, but I'm taking out the blooms. As you can see, I pinched the top because I don't want them. There is a radish formed, the first one right here. I'm gonna give it a couple of more days and then I'll pick it. There are more beets in between. Here is my eggplant. It doubled in sizes. There are beans, more beets, and these are all my carrots. Yeah, in between corn, I'm looking at the bed of corn. I planted carrots. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I'll find out when I get there. But right now I have carrots. There's some peas in the back. One way or another, hopefully, this is black corn. Hopefully we'll have something. Thanks, Eve, for giving me black corn seeds. They're actually doing well. Couple of more tomatoes, and then we have this bed. These are my salads. They're under cover, so you can see I'm in a tunnel. This is broccoli right here. These are salads, and then a whole boatload of beans. I don't know what my sister was thinking planting so many beans, but either way we'll have them. This is probably one unique salad that most people do not know about. It's called deer tongue. It's actually quite tasty. There is a baby celery. Let me lift it up so you can see it. There's a celery underneath. More beans. Another celery right here. The covers are to protect from the beetles and butterflies. This is another broccoli inside. There is one very, very, very lonely plant. Let me open it up. This is Brussels sprouts. I only planted one. I don't really want a lot. Peter doesn't like them. See if I can get them back inside. Don't want any beetles or squirrels eating them. There's a lonely tomato on this side. Pepper is doing well. There are some peas on the edge. And right here, let me lift it up. Oops. There is a little watermelon. I doubt anything's gonna happen to it. Either way. My Mizuna went to bloom. I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'm just gonna let it bloom so I can get seeds and put the seeds back in. But you can see my salads and my celery is doing very well. And so is broccoli. I guess I can harvest some of the salads if I really wanted to. But I don't know if I want to. These are crisp salads, so I'm gonna keep it for another 2 weeks or so. Okay, these are my strawberry beds. Again, blackberry and grapes. Grapes are crawling, blackberry blooming. And it's going up on a trellis. There you go. That's my big garden.